이번에 방문하는 스웨덴의 학교는 세바시에 출연했던 스웨덴의 교장 선생님 바브로 홈크비스트의 학교 말라파크다. 핀란드 교장 선생님에게 물어봤던 질문을 홈크비스트에게도 물어보고 싶었다. 과연 학교를 운영하는 바브로의 철학은 무엇일까?
Yes, my name is Barbara Holmqvist and I'm the headmaster at Marlaparksskolan in Västerås. I'm the principal at this school we started a year ago in August 21, and we have 340 children here at the school, and they are from the age of 6 to 13. It's very important that the relation can keep their relations to the children. It's very, very important. If they can do that, if they have a good relation to the children, they can reach the children when they educate them. And then they must have a lot of knowledge in the subject, so they know what they teach. But the relation is a big part of this working process with the children.
바브로 홈크비스트 교장 선생님과 함께 한국을 방문했던 또 한 명의 스웨덴 교육 거장 마이클 프레드크비스트. 마이클 프레드크비스트는 스웨덴 모든 교육자들의 선생님이다. 학생들의 고유성을 존중하는 방법에 대한 강연을 했는데 현지 스웨덴에서 어떻게 학생들과 학교, 교장 선생님과 선생님들을 돕고 있는지 물어봤다.
My name is Mikael Fredqvist, and I work here in Västerås community, and I work as a development leader for the schools here, primary schools and elementary schools. It's about 40 schools. And I'm working a team, you can say, that we're trying to develop the school organization, and try to develop how teachers should educate the children so they get better results and feel better as a human being. I think 폴앤마크 is a sound way of looking how students shall learn, how schools should be created and education should be done. And they are warm, kindly, and interested in us, I think.
Yes, it is.
And I have, for example, a story about my own son. When he was in the 6th grade, he had some English words to learn, and he should learn it from homework from one day to another. And he was thinking, this is boring, I hate English, I don't want to do this. And his parents said, you have to do your homework, I help you, I can test you at home before you go to school. And he was slamming the door and shouting, I hate English, it's not any fun. But we did this, it took a long time, and when we had done it, I said, good, now you're ready for the test tomorrow. And then he went into his room, closing his door, and I left him alone. And after a while I was passing his room, and I heard him, he was alone in the room, I knew that, and he was sitting there talking. And I, has your friend at home? Who is he talking to? And I listened, and he was speaking English. Is he doing more homework, I think? So I opened the door, and there he was sitting with his headset on and playing some games, and it was in English, and he's speaking brilliant English. He hated English when it was in school, and he loved English when it was in the gamification. How could you take care of the children's interesting and their natural way of learning things in school? So they won't hate school because they have to learn 10 words from one day to another. And beside him he had a word book with Swedish and English words, so if he couldn't find them for himself. So actually he loved English and he hated it when it was in school. That is a story I could tell more about, for example.
아이들은 마이클의 말대로 자신을 성장시킬 수 있는 고유의 학습 엔진을 가지고 있다. 관심사. 영어를 영어로 가르치는 것이 아니라 아이들의 관심사를 따라가다 보면 따라오는 것이 언어이거나 수학이거나 하다라는 이야기. 왜 이렇게 생경하게 들렸을까? 학생들을 위한 학교를 만들기 위해서 건축가와 무려 5년 동안 끝없이 연구했다는 바브로 교장 선생님의 이야기는 스웨덴 학교의 학생들에 대한 애정을 단적으로 보여주는 예시였다.
That's why they come in and they put the shoes and the jackets down there and then they go up in school. And that's why we have this kind of floors. We have mats, textile mats, not these hard surfaces. And the sound gets better in this area. It's nice.
So the purpose of now wearing shoes is because that kids feel more freedom, comfortable?
Yes, I think they feel more comfortable and it gets not that much sound in the school when you can have these textiles in the floors. And I think it's good for the children. They have some shoes for the inside. Because they bring their own, vad heter tofflor? Sandals, kind of sandals if they want. But some children goes just with the socks. But it's quite calm in this school because of the sound. It's a low sound. And here you can paint and do something like that, and that's why we have another kind of carpet here, because you can draw and use paint. It's easier to clean.
바브로 교장 선생님의 학교 사랑은 학생과 교사에서 멈추지 않았다. 바닥, 공원, 음악실, 미술실, 목공실에 이르기까지 한 땀 한 땀 들어간 노력에 대한 자부심이 우리에게 전달되는 것을 피할 수 없었다. 마침 학교는 시험 기간이었다. 언뜻 보이는 시험지를 혹시 볼 수 있냐고 요청했더니 기꺼이 시험지를 펼쳐서 보여주신다. 이게 시험지가 맞는지 당황한 것은 우리 모두의 반응이었다. 스토리텔링으로 이어지는 시험의 따뜻함과 선생님들은 너희들이 푼 시험 문제에 대해서 어떤 것들을 평가하는지를 자세하게 기술한 내용은 마치 누군가 내 옆에 앉아서 차근차근 설명해주는 기분을 가지게 한다. 한국에서 흔히 가지게 되는 중압감, 압박감은 전혀 느낄 수 없는 아주 따스한 시험지였다.
I think they should have be professional in creating relations with the children and just both with the whole group, but also with each of the students. They have to have a high knowledge in both as subjects and how to teach that subject. You have to be a professional leader, take the leadership in the classroom, and you have to do it by both giving frameworks and giving hugs at the same time. So you can be warm and structured in the same time in the classroom. That is a big knowledge that's values that teachers should have, I think. I think the teacher is one of the most important works that we have in the world, you can say. And it is actually in Sweden it has to be more I don't know how it is in South Korea, but it is high status to be a teacher there. Here it's not. You have to upgrade the view of how you think about teachers, I think, because it's one of the most important works that you could be doing.
핀란드와 스웨덴, 스칸디나비아라는 교육 선진국에서 얻은 우리의 결론은 무엇일까? 마이클 프레드크비스트의 말처럼 결국은 관계 형성이라는 교육의 원칙으로 돌아간다. 우리는 우리 아이들에게 어떤 관심을 주고 있을까? 아니, 우리는 우리 아이들에게 어떤 수준의 사랑을 보여줘야 할까?